And we've been getting a lot of trailers today. I mean, well, for the past 2 days we've been getting nothing but trailers from, ranging from the Bumblebee trailer to the Lego Movie sequel trailer, which, by the way, I know people asked me to talk about, but I was like, there's nothing really to talk about. I mean, I'm hyped for it, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing to talk about with this trailer. I'm just hyped for the movie. Yeah. So maybe if they do a second trailer later on, because I didn't realize until it got said, yeah, February 2019, I was like, damn, that's early. But let's talk about the trailer for this movie, Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse, which is the animated film that is going to focus on Miles Morales' Spider-Man. Which, yeah, I've been hyped for this since it got announced. I've been hyped for this movie since it got announced. I love Miles. I'm not big on the whole Spider-Verse thing. I just feel like it's been played out, and I wasn't a big fan of the Spider-Verse event. I wasn't a fan of that at all. Personally, if you ask me which Dan Slott Spider-Man event I thought was really good, I'd still have to say Spider Island. Anyway, so, yeah, let's talk about this trailer. So we go a little further, and it's Miles starting out. It's still Miles learning the webs. See, I said instead of learning the ropes. Instead of learning, instead he's learning from Peter Parker. Which is odd because we do see Peter Parker take on Ultimate Green Goblin, who looks horrifying in here. Also, but by the way, I love the animation in here. There's so many frame rates in here. It's very loud. It's very colorful. It feels like a comic book. It feels like hopefully they can pull off the comic book editing better than the Ang Lee Hulk movie. I'm really hoping they pull off that style. And it looks like they could, but, just from the trailer. But anyway. But I love the animation style. And yeah, going back to what I was saying, what's interesting to note is that in the previous trailer, in the little teaser they had, we do see a tombstone with Peter Parker's, what looks like Peter Parker's name on it. So this is either the Peter from the Ultimate Universe, or, for some reason, the 616 Peter Parker has arrived here, has somehow arrived here, and he's been sticking around, and now him and Miles are going to be hanging out, much like in Spider-Man. The other thing is really cool is that we see them hang out, we see them bond. It's interesting to note that this does have a lot of feel of, like karate. It almost feels like a Spider-Man version of Karate Kid, in a way. And a little bit of Homecoming in that, there's even a line that almost feels like it's something that came out of Homecoming that Tony said to Peter. There's like, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I was like, yeah, you got that straight from Homecoming. Still gotta milk that Homecoming thing because, Thanos snap and all. Can't do anything until we, can't do anything until, 2019, see what happens after the next Infinity War Part 2, or whatever the fuck they're calling that movie. So, yeah. We also get more with here. It looks like, yeah, Prowler is going to be the big villain, but like I said, it does look like we are gonna get some stuff with Ultimate Green Goblin, and for a brief moment, I'm pretty sure we saw the Kingpin. But I don't know if he's going to play a part in this movie, or if he's just going to be like just a quick scene, like in a montage. Miles and Peter are fighting him. So I'm curious to see where that goes. But it does look like, from what I've seen, is that yeah, it does look like the Prowler is going to be like a major antagonist for Miles in this film. But with this whole Spider-Verse thing, is that I'm wondering if it's going to be Morlun. Morlun and his family, because that was the whole point of Spider-Verse, is that the Spider-Men from around the multiverse were teaming up to take on Morlun and his family. So for all I know is that maybe it looks like, maybe they're saving it, and knowing Sony, they'll spoil it in some trailer, because Sony can't help themselves with trailers, as we all know. They managed to relent in some cases with Homecoming, maybe because Marvel said, stop, stop, stop! We'll take it from here. But yeah, Sony for the most part, you and I, you know it, I know it. Remember when they when they did all those trailers for Amazing Spider-Man 2, and they went completely ham on it? I'm still, like, afraid that might be the case here, where we get the entire story in the trailers, and we'd be like, well, what's the point of seeing the movie now? Because I've seen it, I pretty much watched all the really good parts in the trailer. That was the same. That was kind of a problem for Amazing Spider-Man 2. Hopefully they learned their mistakes, but I'm not putting any stock in it. Anywho, yeah, I did like the stuff between Miles and his dad, because honestly, I had a friend who had that problem. His dad was a cop and sometimes did that in high school, so I was like, ooh, that felt a little real. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah, let's talk about the big thing at the end of the trailer regarding the Spider-Verse thing, is that yes, we are getting Gwen Stacy in here, Spider-Gwen in here, which again holds true that maybe Moreland is like a major factor in here, because yeah, they all united because of the whole Spider-Verse thing. So maybe Moreland is in here, or at least some of his kin, because that was the whole story arc of Spider-Verse. But who knows, really? Who really knows? But however, I just kind of want, like, I didn't need a Spider-Verse movie to introduce Miles. Can we just have a Miles Morales movie? Was that too much to ask? I mean, you had him and Prowler throwing down, and that is going to be cool to see, considering, Ultimate Prowler is his uncle. So, you could have done a whole animated film around him with that, and really been fun, and maybe do Spider-Verse as a sequel. But I understand, yeah, Peter Parker's not exactly around to use at the moment. He's not exactly, doesn't have exactly availability. But like I said, Miles could have held his own in an animated film. Yeah, I honestly believe Miles Morales could have held his own in an animated film. So, but I understand, yeah, you gotta make that Peter Parker money, but I still believe Miles has enough popularity as a character to hold his own. And who knows, maybe we'll see him in the MCU. I'm pretty sure we will. There's no doubt in my mind that that's gonna happen. We already are getting Miss Marvel, so it's only a matter of and we have got little hints in Homecoming of Miles. So, yeah. All in all, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, I'm not big on the whole Spider-Verse thing, but maybe, much like with Captain America Civil War, maybe this will be one of those cases where the movie's better than the comic book event. Because, yeah, if you guys remember, I don't really like Civil War the comic. Civil War the movie, on the other hand, totally different. So that's my takeaway. Maybe I didn't like Spider-Verse the comic, maybe I'll like Spider-Verse the movie. And who knows, I'm really hoping we get to see, like, Kane, or Doc Ock Spider-Man, or even Spider-Ham would be fun. Oh! Toei Spider-Man! We need Toei Spider-Man in here! Or Spider-Man! That's what we need. So you guys tell me in the comments below. Did you guys like this trailer? Did you guys not? And what Spider-Man or Spider-Women are you hoping to see? Just comment below, let me know, and I hope you all enjoyed this.